Johnny Depp's multi-million-dollar defamation suit against Amber Heard is finally over, but only if the Aquaman actress can pay a hefty bond. A final judgment in the explicit and high-profile civil trial that ended June 1st was presented and entered into the docket in a brief and sometimes tense hearing Friday morning in Judge Penney Askered's Fairfax, Virginia courtroom. However, in a contentious exchange with Askred, Heard's main attorney Elaine sought to establish a briefing schedule and more for her client's proposed appeal. What is the exact situation? Is Judge Penney really frustrated with all the new motions? Let us unveil the entire truth in this video. Askred told Bredikoff flatly that if she wanted to appeal the verdict of the 7-member jury, she would have to file motions with the court. Askred also informed Heard's attorneys that the Aquaman star must post an $8.35 million bond with a 6% annual interest rate before any appeal can be heard. Depp was awarded $15 million in damages by a jury in his $50 million defamation case earlier this month. However, Askred immediately reduced the award to $10.35 million following the state of Virginia's punitive damages limitations. On June 1st, the jury found almost entirely in favor of the former Pirates of the Caribbean star. Still, they also awarded his ex-wife and Rum Diary co-star $2 million in damages in response to Heard's $100 million countersuit. Despite having both attended the entire 6-week trial, neither Depp nor Heard were present in the Virginia courtroom today. Heard, who later described herself as heartbroken, had been in the room when the verdict was read out on June 1st. Depp did not attend the verdict because he was on tour with Jeff Beck in the UK. On Friday, Bredikoff, reiterating what she had said publicly in recent weeks, stated that Heard will appeal the verdict. Bredikoff has also stated that Heard lacks the financial means to pay Depp or meet the bond. Heard's defense team has about 21 days to file an appeal in addition to likely challenging the bond issue. Despite financial difficulties, the Heard team is not out of the woods yet. As stated in yesterday's congressional hearings, you don't ask for a pardon if you are innocent, a rep for the actress said, referring to the committee hearings on January 6th, and you don't refuse to appeal if you know you're correct. Until today, Bredikoff's remarks on early morning TV had many wondering whether the parties would reach an agreement before the final judgment was issued. In fact, Askred paused entering the judgment into the docket, hoping to reach an agreement. Unfortunately, despite some speculation from the Depp camp over the last week, no agreement was reached. Instead, after the hearing, Askred signed the judgment, which Depp lawyer Ben Chu drafted. The Depp team did not issue a statement, presumably preferring to let the jury decide. In March 2019, Depp sued his ex-wife Heard for $50 million over a late 2018 Washington Post op-ed she co-wrote about becoming a public figure representing domestic abuse. Although the ACLU written article in Jeff Bezos' newspaper never mentioned Depp by name, he claimed it devastated his fading blockbuster career. Depp has now insisted that he was the one who was abused in the relationship, despite saying nothing during the couple's 2016 divorce, on his filings, and on the stand in the Virginia trial. Heard countersued for $100 million in the summer of 2020 after repeatedly failing to have the case dismissed or moved out of Virginia. That action came months before Depp's unsuccessful UK libel case against the Sun tabloid for calling him a wife-beater. The legal battle with Heard is not Depp's only one, as appeal paperwork is being prepared. The trial of City of Lies location manager Greg "Rocky" Brooks' 2018 assault and battery lawsuit against the star is set to begin on July 25th in Los Angeles. On April 13th, 2017, Depp allegedly hit a crew member repeatedly after learning that filming on the Brad Furman-directed film about the LAPD investigation into the 1997 murder of the Notorious B.I.G. would have to wrap late that night in downtown LA. A tweet says that Amber Heard has 30 days from the date of the judgment was recorded on June 24th to file an appeal. Yes, Elaine intended to file a motion on July 1st regarding objections to the judgment. Judge A stated unequivocally, "I'm done with this case. Take it to the appeals." So there were no motions due to file today. A user added she has 30 days to raise the funds. "I'm not sure if she has anything of that value that she could sell to raise $11 million. Another added, "Not quite correct. She will only have to post the bond if Johnny Depp decides to collect the funds. If not, she is not required to." A user wrote during the trial, "The judge gave Elaine extraordinary leeway, and I wonder if it was to prevent grounds for an appeal. They can try, but AH's mountains of evidence are a pile of nothing, so I doubt any more court time will be wasted." One more added, "Good luck to her. She'll lose, and she's trying to get Elon to help her by using her note, which isn't proof of anything. Plus, I hear she lied about her 2 dogs, trying to blame her assistant for her firing." Another says she'll never be able to raise that amount of money to even file an appeal. She is obsessed with him, and I believe she should be closely monitored. They're a swarm of wingbats. Johnny triumphed because she abused him. Her karma is hitting her hard. One more user said, "I support anyone who wants Amber Heard's name removed from anything claiming she's a victim. She's an abuser and a despicable liar. Hold her to account. Take a stand for your sons, also brothers, against someone who would rip a man's life apart for the sake of fame." Is Elaine planning for a new motion? Let us know your views about her motives in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe.